everyone, I'm David, the Center Director here at Wahsega 4-H Center. There you can go, boy. When you come to Wahsega, one of the activities you'll do here is called Pioneer Life. When you come for summer camp or a school environmental education field trip, we will take you back in time and you'll learn some of the activities that the pioneers did when they came to North Georgia about 200 years ago. Adam, this is great. Just sitting outside by a campfire, talking, being out in nature.
Yeah, it really is. And as a matter of fact, this is how pioneers lived about 200 years ago. This fire would have been their source of light, heat, and it was how they cooked their own food.
Yeah, that's right. There was no stores back then. So everything they wanted to eat, they had to grow it or raise it themselves. I know they had three main crops: corn, squash, and beans. And occasionally they'd have some livestock, like the chickens you might see roaming around behind us. And I know one of their favorite foods to make was one of my favorites, cornbread, which we're going to be making over the fire today the same way the pioneers did.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this cornbread. But while we're waiting for our Dutch oven to heat up, why don't we explore some other ways that pioneers lived and the history of the pioneers right in Dahlonega?
Yeah!
As pioneers settled in the 1700s and 1800s, they didn't have the advanced technologies that we have today, such as this chainsaw. Instead, they had to make everything by using hand tools, such as their homes, beds, and barns. And here at Wahsega, we have some pioneer tools. You get to try them out, and today we're going to show them side by side with some more modern technology, like this chainsaw.
Alright, I have here is a handsaw. This is something that pioneers would use all the time to cut up big trees like what I have here, to make their houses, to make barns, to make other things that they would use. So let's see how well I can do. This is a hardwood, this is an oak. It's going to be a tough one. Oh, got a few millimeters. Time out. I need a break. Alright, after about 10 minutes of hard work, we've made it maybe halfway through this log. It's been tough. If I had a whole class here of students, like I hope you can come, we could definitely get through this log. But for now, we'll move on to other tools. Thanks.
So here's a little comparison of how quickly modern technology compared to our handsaw can cut through the log.
Alright, what we have here is the draw blade. And pioneers would use this handy tool for flattening out a piece of wood when they're building their homes, barns, or furniture. The way this works is we're sitting on the shaving horse, pushing down my feet, hold this wood in place, and take the draw blade and just pull it towards myself. Keep your elbows tucked in. It actually works quite well. You know, if I work on this for a few hours, I could get a nice flat board like if you go to Home Depot and get a 2x8. It's a lot of fun to do. And this is a nice piece of red oak here. It smells really good as I'm shaving it. Of course, they get really dirty, but that's life as a pioneer.
The last tool we're going to talk about today is a bit and auger. This was a pioneer's version of our modern power drill. Now, they would use our bit and auger to drill holes in wood where they would put wooden pegs in order to hold their structures together. Now, you use this by going up and down and putting a good bit of pressure on it, going in a clockwise fashion, and over time you're going to drill a hole. Now, whenever you want to retrieve your bit, you can't pull it straight out. You actually have to go in the reverse motion in order to be able to get it out of the wood. And over time, you're going to make your way through this entire piece of wood. Dahlonega is the first major gold rush in the United States, and one of the big reasons why pioneers settled here. What they would do is they would use their pans to try and find gold in our local waterways. They would get a little bit of sand with some water in it, and then start swirling. So gold is really, really dense, and it gets stuck on these ridges while the lighter particles fall out. And after they get down to about a quarter size of sand left in there, they'll kind of look around to see if they found any gold. And this is something you can do when you come to Wahsega 4-H Center, and you'll be looking for real gold. So one of the activities you get to do here at Wahsega 4-H Center is make candles, like our pioneers. So here at Wahsega, we use paraffin wax, but our pioneers would use our beeswax or even animal wax. And they would use this in order to have light at night because they did not have electricity. And over time, this little itty bitty piece of string is going to actually turn into this, and we can use that to get some light at night.
Pioneers often kept chickens at their homestead to use for food. Here at Wahsega, we have our own chickens. They live out by our pioneering site, so while you're taking this class, you might see them walking by. Wow, those pioneers really work hard, taking care of their home and farm. I'm exhausted and starving.
Me too. Luckily, our cornbread finished just on time.
Yeah, we cooked this pioneer style. We used our Dutch oven, cooked it over the fire, and all we added was cornmeal, oil, eggs, and water. Now it's ready to eat.
That's right, David. Let's dig in.
All right. Can't wait to see you guys here when you come to Wahsega to take our Pioneer Life class. Oh, this is great, Adam.